What's going on YouTube? Jeans here. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are bringing you guys an Eternatus stall team for ranked regulation I. Now, when you look at this team, you can pretty much see why it's a stall team. You got Mortal Spin with Glimmora, you got Fire Spin with Eternatus, you got Sand Tomb with Ting-Lu. On top of that, you got Leech Seed with Ogerpon. So a lot of way to stall and just waste out turns and just do constant damage to your opponent. But Eternatus is going to be the main star of this video, considering it has cosmic power to boost not only its defense, but its special defense, making it super bulky, and then pairing it up with the Binding Band to make Fire Spin do a little bit more damage. And then last but not least, we got Recover. So if we need HP, we can get it back that way. Like I said, we also got Ting-Lu with Sand Tomb, you got Ogerpon with Leech Seed, and then Mortal Spin Glimmora. Just a lot of damage over time, right? Amoonguss, Lunala are going to be our two final Pokemon. Amoonguss is going to be great for support with Rage Powder and Spore. Lunala, on the other hand, a great special attacker with Will-O-Wisp to actually burn physical attackers. Guys, you want to run the team for yourself? Well, the code is at the top right hand corner, and if you do enjoy today's video, don't forget to leave a like on it and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. But without further ado, let's hop into match number 1, showcasing this Eternatus stall team for ranked regulation I. First match for today's video coming at you guys, going up against a Miraidon team. Now, Miraidon kind of counters us pretty hard, considering I wanted to lead Amoonguss and Eternatus to set up that cosmic power, but I can't spawn in the terrain, which is a little tough. I could Rage Powder though, not bad there. So I might still just go into both of them. They do again have Incineroar, which could be annoying, but I still think we're fine with going into these two. So I'm going to go into those two, try to get that going. We are definitely going to be bringing in Ting-Lu and then Glimmora as our final Pokemon. Yeah, that sounds pretty nice. Does sound pretty nice for us. We're going to have something to get rid of Incineroar. Glimmora can do that, right? Yeah, you got Power Gem. I'm with you. I'm with you with that Focus Sash. I'm cool with that. So we're not bringing in all of our restricted Pokemon. This team, definitely weird. I'll be happy with one victory today. We're just going to be trying it out, seeing if we can, pull off this little stall, because I know you guys like stall teams. I like stall teams. I think they're a lot of fun. I think they're annoying when you verse them, but when you're using them, they're tons of fun. But he's going to end up leading these two, which is totally fine. I mean, Rage Powder is going to be our best friend. Eternatus, probably going to have to Terrasilize just because of like a Sandsear Storm. Could do a ton of damage to me. Right? What kind of Terror type do we have? We have Fairy. Okay, that's good. A bit of Fairy action. Yeah, and set up this Cosmic Power, no problem. Yeah, we'll do that. Rage Powder, Terrasilize, give me this Cosmic Power. Boost my defense stats. This is what we want. This is what we want. Just because Sandsear Storm's scaring me, man. I know its accuracy is low, and he's probably not going to use it, but on the off chance that they do use it, it's a scary little customer. It is definitely scary. So we end up doing that. Rage Powder flying, which we absolutely love. And we'll get off this Cosmic Power, which we're outspeeding. How fast are you, Mr. Guy? How fast are you? Gonna go for a Draco Meteor. That's huge. We should soak this. Don't soak that, which kind of hurts the soul. That's a heavy hitter. That might be Choice Spect. That's a heavy hitter right there. The Amoonguss is pretty bulky. Earth Power's gonna fly here. Not gonna be able to soak that. Cool. I'm able to soak that. I could just go into you at this point and start snarling down and set up another Cosmic Power, which might be my best bet here. Ting-Lu's gonna fly out here, drop all special attack on the field, and we'll again just throw Snarls. It's definitely a play, because who could you potentially go into? Maybe Incineroar if you want to. We're gonna set up another Cosmic Power with Snarl. So there's the withdrawal. It's fine by me. Could see a Sludge Bomb here as well, but I think Incineroar's going to poke out here. No, it's going to be Iron Bundle. That's fine by me. That's fine by me. Quark Drive's going to boost. Speed's going to get heightened. And I set up another Cosmic Power. Getting pretty bulky out here, which we love. Getting pretty bulky, which is exactly what we want. Sludge Bomb's going to fly here. We soak this all day. Do not poison me. Thank you. And Snarl launches. Cool. So we get Snarl off. Now's a good turn for us to potentially just start setting up a Fire Spin onto a Pokemon. And who would I rather go into? Probably this slot, right? Is he Cobra Cloak? He might be, but we're sending this. Was he Cobra Cloak there? I'm not too sure. He ends up protecting the Iron Bundle, which is a fine turn for us. And what's he going to do here? We get off a Fire Spin. Oh, I get a crit. Oh, baby. trapped in a fiery vortex. We need to get off a recover soon enough. Earth power launches. We're able to soak that. And Snarl flies. Snarl flies. So we know he has Miraidon. Chances are Zacian's their final Pokemon, if I had to guess. I could go for another Cosmic Power here if I want to, but probably not my best bet. Now it's a good turn for us to actually get some HP recover. So I think we might just Sand Tomb this slot because... Actually, we might swap. You know, we'll Sand Tomb this slot. So I'll Sand Tomb. I'll go for a recover here. And I'll get some HP back. I'll just get a little bit of HP back. Iron by me. Iron Bundle's -1. He's gonna Encore me into Fire Spin. Okay, that's not terrible. That's not terrible. That's not terrible. Could be better. Sludge Bomb's gonna fly. He's gonna chip up some damage. No poison. Cool. Sand Tomb flies. Alright, so we got this set up. I could end up hard swapping you. Because we're encored into this at this point. Our final Pokemon's going to be Glamora. I could hard swap Glamora out, but... Man, that's tough news. Just got to rip a Snarl. And just rip another Fire Spin. We're encored in the Fire Spin, which kind of hurts the soul, man. I just like our defense boost. Because right now we're faster than everybody, even Miraidon. He's going to Encore me. Alright. Looks like we're being encored. It's encored all day today. Fire Spin flies. We pull it off into this slot. And we're just going to be chipping up damage. Sludge Bomb pops down to 44, which really sucks. And he still don't get the poison. Oh, because he's, what is it? Sheer Force. So there's that. There's some Fire Spin in a second to KO. It's going to bring you down to 1. Going to bring you down to 1. And do those two not stack? You're not Fire Spin? Oh no, it's just bound. Okay, I see you. At this point, might as well just Sand Tomb you and Fire Spin to KO you. How fast does Eternatus? That's a real question. 169, so if he throws out Zacian, we're not outspeeding that. So Encore's going to end this turn, which is really good for us. Pretty sure it's not going to do too much damage to us. I'm going to pick up the KO here. Because what I'm really hoping here is Encore ends, and then we can pick up the KO into Iron Bundle here. Yeah, we're going to pick up the KO with the Iron Bundle. And then I'm hoping that they don't have Zacian, which they probably do. And then we can just recover and get back some HP and just have our bulkiness still go. Which would be beautiful, because Encore should end here, right? Yeah. So Encore ends on my Eternatus. We know we outspeed Miraidon, but Zacian, on the other hand, not a good guy. I mean, I can protect here and maybe bring out Glamora, but at that point, it's not looking so good for us. It really isn't looking good for us. Anything I could do? Just protect attack. Protect Stomping Tantrum. Oh, we're choicing this. We're not. We're encored into Sand Tomb right now. Which really sucks. I mean, I guess we'll just protect here. Brutal. Brutal. So we had everything set up. That Encore kind of did us dirty. Not kind of. It did do us dirty. Because at this point, I would be like higher up on the HP ward. And just be recovering and just pestering. They didn't have Encore. And then at this point, we could bulk out a Zacian shot. But with 44 HP, I don't know, man. Not looking so hot for us. So we're just going to look to protect. Get out a little bit of stall. A little bit of Sand Tomb action. Wonder what they're going to do here. I end up protecting. I think that this Miraidon is choice. I'm not going to sit here and lie. I think there is a high chance of it being choice. He ended up going for Sacred Sword into the slot. So wow, I could have recovered this turn. I could have recovered this turn. I don't think he knows I have recover. I don't think he knows I have recover. So I'm hoping Zacian's just going to attack this slot. If Zacian attacks the Ting-Lu slot again, oh my lord. Hopefully that's what's going on here. Hopefully that's what's going on here. And he rips a Behemoth Blade. That's into the Ting-Lu. Oh my lord, hold up. Hold up. Give me a second. Just give me a second. Because I outspeed, don't I? No, I don't. Why did I outspeed earlier? Did I outspeed this thing earlier? I thought I did. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I was wrong. I might have been wrong. I thought I outsped that thing earlier. Maybe it was only the Pokemon after they swapped. So I was gonna say, dude, if I can recover here, that would be beautiful. But now at this point, this is not looking good for your boy. Not looking good for your boy at all. And how did the Sand Team go away? Is that just because Ting-Lu died? I'm pretty sure. But yeah, from here, I guess we'll Mortal Spin. We'll try to do this, but that's going to be GG's. That's going to be game, set, match. We tried here. Match number 1 actually going pretty well for us. I mean, again, like I said, the Encore really doing us dirty, but he ends up going into a Grass Terror. And this is probably just like, as like a haha. This Behemoth Blade's going to absolutely launch into me and Focus Sash me up. And then Miraidon is going to take me out here with Electro Drift, correct? Makes the most sense. Toxic Spikes are here, though. We love good Toxic Debris. Bam, Electro Drift. Bye-bye to you. Alright, so match number 1, we end up losing here. Like I said, I'm going to be happy with 1 victory. Let's go try to get it in match number 2. Match number 2 time. Let's grab ourselves our first victory. Do I go into Eternatus here again? I think so. I think we get it rolling here. They have a few special attackers with Miraidon, with Lunala. They also have Whimsicott, who's a special attacker. The other ones are all physical. I could maybe just go into Lunala and try to throw some burns around if they do go into physical attackers, but I mean, that's the thing. Guts, fire Pokemon, Lunala, burn Lunala's, I could go into maybe like Amoonguss here again and try to just go Rage Powder Spore and just try to set up some Cosmic Powers, which I think would be best for us. I think we just go in the same squad, to be honest with you. Same squad is looking like the play here. I'm going for the win here. I really want the win. They could end up leading Miraidon. If that's the case, we'll just, you know, Rage Powder and kind of go from there. Encore Whimsicott, scaring me. Totally scaring me. We don't like that one bit. We don't like that one bit. Encore just seems to screw this team over so bad. They're gonna end up leading Whimsicott. Oh man. Oh man. This is just brutal. Bad news for us. Do I still go for the Cosmic Power and say screw it? Yeah, because then we can just protect. Yeah, I'm with it. 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 I'm doing it. I'm doing it. So we'll go for Cosmic Power. We'll just go for Rage Powder here. And we'll see how he wants to play this one. Whimsicott, though. Very scary. Encore's just, it's just a tough customer, right? Especially, of course, like, when I'm using this team today, I'm versing Encore users for back-to-back matches, and it's just like, bro, come on with that. It's gonna end up taunting me. That's fine. So Muga's now taunted. Cosmic Power gonna launch here. Nice little defense boost. He's gonna Volt Switch Pivot, which is totally fine. Now, do we think he's rocking Taunt and Encore? Taunt and Encore could be a thing. Not sure Guts here. We're gonna have to go Fairy Terra. Do I protect here first and just to get a read? Because I could get out a Pokemon like Lamora. Yeah, we're going to protect here first. Just in case he does have Encore, I'm going to protect and hard swap into Lamora. Alright. Play it slow. Play it steady. See how this one plays out here. End up getting out Glamormors. And we'll just protect you. Could be taunting me as well. There's that. He's going to go for Endeavor. Ooh. Ooh. Endeavor. Don't like that. He's going to go for Facade. He's doubling down on that side. Okay, that's cool. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. What I want to do here, though, is do I Terrasilize? Yeah, we're going to Terrasilize now. We're going to go for a Fire Spin here. On top of that, we're just going to go for Sludge Bomb in this slot. Just trying to get rid of you. So I'll Terrasilize you just because a Headlong Rush is just, it's no good. Facade, we could probably soak up a Facade being +1 on defense. He's going to set up the tailwind, so speed is getting after it. We might actually still outspeed this Ursaluna, which might be nice. Yeah, we do. Beautiful. So Fire Spin gets popping. And he's going to go for an EQ, which is fine. So we're going to be able to get rid of Whimsicott. We Focus Sash up, and the spikes should go, right? Toxic Spikes. Right? Toxic Debris should fly out here. Yep. That's nice. That's nice. It's beautiful. It's lovely. And I'm Sludge Bombing away. So, you're gone. Cool. At this point, I could recover to get the HP back. Or I could try to set up a Fire Spin. Fire Spin does good damage. It does great damage. Depending on who they go into here, we might just want to protect. Urshifu's out here. Poisoned now. Probably Fire Spin's our best play because he can hit through Protect, and that is not good for us. So I'll do that. I'll just try to double down in this slot. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm very curious to see what he does. I would think he would want to double down into Eternatus, which might just put him in position to win this game, but I don't know. We'll see. Yep, there's Surging Strikes. We should soak this. Ursaluna Bear, what are you going for? Did we soak this? I hope we soak this. Live, live, live. Thank you. 6 HP. Beautiful. Yeah, so protecting wouldn't have done anything here. And are we missing a Fire Spin? Oh, come on with that. Come on with us missing a Fire Spin. I get to keep my what's it called, which is good. I get to keep my Eternatus, which is great. But like missing a Fire Spin, that would have been a big time Fire Spin. That would have been a big time Fire Spin. Poison, though, is out and about, which is nice. I can simply just go into Amoonguss here. Which is great news. They're going to have to EQ, but actually we outspeed him. So I can go into Amoonguss here, and I can Rage Powder now. And then recover and get back a ton of HP. Which is really nice for me. So recover into Rage Powder. Let's do it. I got the Rocky Helmet too, so if he wants to go for Surging Strikes, which I would hope that he does, Rocky Helmet's going to chip up some nice damage, and we're just going to stall it. He ends up withdrawing here. That's fine. There's no way you're going for EQ at this point, right? If you're going to go into Miraidon. No way you're going for EQ. There's just no shot. I would think a Facade's flying here. So we got a little bit of poison out here. Recover. Lovely. And I can bring out Ting-Lu here if I want to as well. Recover's going to give us a ton of HP. Facade's going to fly. It's going to do a ton of damage. More importantly, Rocky Helmet's going to chip. Poison's going to chip. Hold up. Give me a chance. And he might die out. He might die out here. I could potentially just protect this Pokemon and have this thing die out. Oh, it does die out. Cool. Alright, so he's going. He's gone. Electric Terrain out. Man, dude, this one's going to be close. I'm going to have to Rage Powder here. Can I eat up a Surging Strikes? That's the real question. I can bring out Ting-Lu if I want to. This is going to be tough, 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 tough. I wish that first Fire Spin we got off onto this Pokemon. Oh, man. Got to go for Fire Spin into him. And we got to go for Rage Powder. It's just a must. Let's do it. 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 I'm not sure if we can eat up this Surge Strikes. I don't think we can. It's going to be close. I don't think we can. I really don't. I really don't. So I just think he goes for like Electric Drift or even Dazzling Gleam here. There's the Terror type. Or if this is Water type, it's game over. If it's Water Terror. Maybe he's going to Terrestrialize you. Fairy Terror maybe? Electric Terror. Okay. So he goes Electric Terror here. Could have Parabolic Charge and just Protect. That could be the play. Let's see what you're doing here. So Rage Powder flies. Electric Drift is going to launch here. I'm down to the wire. Coming down to the wire. Bye-bye to you. We have Ting-Lu. We have Ting-Lu, but Surging Strikes is not going to be too good for us. We got Poisons down on the field, which is great. He's going to go for Surging Strikes. Can we soak this? Mm-mm. Man. Dang it, dude. Come on, I'm trying out here. I'm trying to get you guys that victory with this Saw team. We're so close yet so far. He might be choice into Electro Drift. I would hope so. That would be pretty cool. But I really wish we would have gotten off that Fire Spin. Poison's going to be chipping up just a tad bit. Surge Strikes is just going to melt us. And the problem here is, though, obviously going to be... Or our problem here this match was not just Urshifu. Urshifu being able to hit through Protect. Its ability really beat us up here. Because I could have protected multiple turns here. Got some Tailwind speed. Could have gotten a lot, but... we just couldn't protect. It really sucked. But this thing's not choice. You're going to drop a Draco Meteor. Do a good amount of damage. Drop its special attack. But I think Surge Strikes just wins this game, right? Yeah. Too strong, man. Too strong. So close in match number 2. We're getting there. Match number 3, like I said, we won a victory. I'm going to get it for you guys there. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Third and final match is here. And we need a win. I'm promising you guys a win here. Let's do it. Eternatus is going to be our lead here. We're going up against Lunala and Koraidon. I think Eternatus with probably Amoonguss here might just be our best bet. If they end up leading like Koraidon, we can just hard swap into somebody else. But I like the Amoonguss here again. I really do with Ting-Lu and maybe even Lunala here. Lunala could be pretty solid. Could be. Keyword could. And you know what? Actually, I might just lead it. If they go into physical attackers, I might just want to Will-O-Wisp burn it, right? He would probably Terastallize Fire at that point. I'm cool with the normal squad we get. I'm cool with the normal squad. Very cool with it. Same squad we've been bringing in all 3 matches, or I should say the past 2 matches. But, yeah, this team's tough to win with. I'll be happy if we get ourselves a victory here. I'm promising you guys a victory here, so I'm ready to roll. They end up going into these 2. Not terrible, not the best. Would Fairy Terror be our play? I could end up just like protecting Amoonguss here and then just, you know, Cosmic Powering with a Fairy Terror if I want to. I mean, do I have the Fairy Terror? No, I don't have to. So I'm not going to do that. So I'm just going to Cosmic Power. I'm just going to go protect here. I'm just going to protect. I'm going to make a big boy play here. Someone's attacking Amoonguss, right? Someone's got to be attacking Amoonguss. I don't think they're ready for Cosmic Power. I don't think they're expecting it. So I get off this protect here. There's the Flare Blitz. Good call on my end. And from your Cosmic Power flies before Lunala even takes a turn. Kind of hoping he pops Trick Room. That'd be awesome. That'd be beautiful. There's that. He's going to end up dropping a Meteor Beam, which is... Ooh, Meteor Beam scary. Can you go after Amoonguss, please and thank you? That'd be awesome if you can go after Amoonguss. You going after Amoonguss? You are. Okay, so big time protect from us. It's a big time protect. Gonna go for another Cosmic Power here. Just Water Terror Spore. I gotta bulk up. I'm bulking up. Amoonguss gonna be star of the show right now. We end up popping this. Our defense booster is very lovely right now. He's gonna go for close combat here. That's fine. Does a lot of damage, but are they gonna double down into Amoonguss? That's the real question. I don't think so. You wouldn't think so, right? You wouldn't think so. Hopefully they attack this Eternatus. Good, attack Eternatus. Just go for like Moon Blast in that slot. That's fine. Amoonguss being beautiful. That's fine. So it picks up nice damage. At this point, Spore's gonna fly. And I get to put him to sleep. Good news. Great news. That thing's defense is dropped, so he might even swap out here. At this point, I'm just gonna put a Fire Spin into this one and just Rage Powder. just in case he wants to stay in here with Koraidon, which I think he potentially swaps. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. But let's get it. I could have swapped a Mungus too here, but I'd rather just die out. So I just go into nice lovely Rage Powder, force the shot over here, and he's just going to stick with close combat. Cool, that's fine. Your defense drop. Now I can bring on a Pokemon that could probably just one-tap that thing. There's that. He's taking Rocky Helmet. He's taking Life Orb. Beautiful. Lovely. Slow damage here. And Fire Spin's connecting, which is great news. Lovely Fire Spin. Alright, cool. I don't mind that. That's Lunala's first turn of being asleep, which is good, and Fire Spin slowly chipping up. At this point, going into Glamora is going to be the best bet, because if he's going to close combat anybody, it's going to be Glamora, right? And hopefully we can just trigger all that stuff. At this point, we're just going to set up another Cosmic Power. And if I can, I'd rather just go for like Sludge Bomb here, just KO you. Your defense is dropped, and he's going to end up hard swapping. So he ends up hard swapping. Who are you going into? Can I get a poison on this Pokemon? Oh, this would be a beautiful poison. Give me a poison. I should have just went for Mortal Spin. Give me a poison onto this bear, just so he can't trigger Guts. Give it to me. Give it to me. No, never that. And of course this Pokemon wakes up. Beautiful. Moongeist Beam gonna fly here. Go into this slot. That's okay. I stash up. It's great news. I'd rather just try to throw poison into Lunala and just Fire Spin this this bear. I mean, a Headlong Rush is gonna do a ton of damage. A bit too much damage for us. So I'll go for the Fire Spin. I will go for the Mortal Spin. And we'll go from there. Fire Spin does connect, which is great news. Good to know that we outspeed. And I get off the Mortal Spin as well. So we got a lot of chip damage. The problem here is Ursaluna with like a Headlong Rush here. It's just a scary problem. There goes Moongeist Beam. I'm hoping we could just soak and then just like recover HP and kind of just play it slow like that. That'll be my best bet. So then I can protect and then I can recover. Then I can protect again and just let everything chip. But here comes the Headlong Rush. We soak. That's great news. Really good news. Because we got speed. And now his defense is dropped. That's beautiful. Sunlight's gone. They both got chip damage with burns and poisons. They both got Fire Spins cooking around here as well. It's good. It's very good. Very, very good. Do I recover here first? Or do I just protect? Because their back-end Pokemon, Koraidon, outspeeds me. I'm just going to protect you, and honestly, just... I don't want to pick up a KO just yet. I can't pick up a KO just yet. I can't. I cannot pick up a KO just yet. So I'm just going to Sand Tomb this thing. I can't pick up a KO. I just can't. I can't pick up a KO just yet. Wonder if they double down into the slot. You would think, right? Good to know I outspeed. Oh, please don't KO. I can't KO the bear. I cannot KO the bear. If I KO this bear, I lose this game. I cannot KO. I cannot KO. I cannot KO. Leave him on 1. Just leave him on 1 HP. That should leave him relatively close to 1 HP. Yeah. We should be good. We should be good. The reason I don't want to KO is because I don't want a Pokemon to come out here who's outspeeding them. Because at this point, now I can go for recover, get back a ton of HP, snarl, and pick up double KO. Yeah, because if one of them would have died, Koraidon would have just came out here. I would have been low enough HP where this thing could just, you know, hit me with a Flare Blitz in the sun and probably KO. So now I get back a ton of HP. Lunala's gonna go next. He's gonna Moongeist beat me down. Should probably do about like 30 unless you crit. Do not crit me. Yeah, cool. It does about 35. And now Snarl Flies picks up double KO. Cool. So I'm back up to half HP. Love to see that. Love to see that. I wish we had Toxic to breed on the field. That would have been beautiful. But we have what's called relatively low right now on HP. We have Koraidon relatively low. From here though, who's your final Pokemon? Do I just recover here? Recover and maybe just go for Stomping Tantrum? I could Sand Tune this Pokemon if I wanted to. Which I am going to do. He might just close combat my Ting-Lu. Do a ton of damage, but... Oh, man. Dark Pulse going to fly here. That might flinch me. Let's see. He's going to close combat this slot. Soak this. Soak that. His defense is dropped. Dropped heavy. As long as I don't flinch, we have a hot chance to win this game. Don't flinch me. Cool. I've recovered. Alright. So back up on the HP board. Koraidon's going to have to be the one to go. So I'm going to go for Fire Spin in this slot. See what he wants to do here. Probably just close combat. And Dark Pulse. Looking for flinches. Dark Pulse actually doing decent damage. Close combat doing a little bit less than that. And can I get off this Fire Spin? Or am I going to flinch? I'm due for a flinch turn. I feel it. Cool. Get that off. I can just protect here. Actually, he's just going to die out, so that's good. And then I can recover right now, right? And just slow play it. Right? Yeah, let's just recover. Alright. One-on-one. Dark Pulse flying. Dark Pulse is doing relatively decent damage. I'm not flinching, which is great news. Great news. Recover brings us back up. I could go for more Cosmic Powers, but I'm going to go for this Fire Spin now. He's going to rip another Dark Pulse. And I land a Fire Spin. Pristine. Pristine. Not very effective. But I trap him into that Vortex. Looking good, fellas. It's looking good. Outside of a crit. Outside of a crit. So you know what? I'm just going to recover. I'm gonna play for that crit, right? I'm going to play for that crit. You know there's a hot chance of it coming. So I'm going back up on HP. I'm going right back up on that HP board. Give me that HP board. So I'm back up on HP. Let this chip up. Slowly stalling. I promise you guys a victory here. I can protect here now. And I can let the Fire Spin do its work. I can let it do its thing. I got pressure too, so he might run out of Dark Pulses like relatively quickly. He loses 2 PP for him. Let's go for another Protect. No, we'll just go for Recover. We're playing up against this crit. So all we gotta play up against is the critical hit. Beautiful. Beautiful. Come on, man! I told you guys from the beginning, as long as we get 1 victory today, we'll be a happy customer. And that's exactly what we're doing here. Match number 1 came close. Match number 2 came close. They finally canceled this match, and we pull it off in match number 3. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. 1-2 losing record, and I'm happy with that for today's video. Cosmic Power, Fire Spin, Eternatus on this stall team. Worked out relatively well. Match number 1, match number 2, obviously we lost, but came close. Came close. This could have easily been a 2-1 winning record today. But match number 3, we finally pulled it off with that Eternatus. Boost its defense, recover some HP, set up Fire Spin with those binding bands, and it's game from there. But guys, that is going to be it for today's video. If you did enjoy the content, don't forget to smash that like button for me. And if you're new here, click that big red subscribe button so you know when all of my videos go live. Seriously, you guys rock out. Make sure you spread some positivity today. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out, everybody.